Yeah, so whenever somebody comes and pops in and out of my live stream, I say, I'll start a new live stream because I don't want fuckers popping in and out like they fucking own me, man. They don't own me. It's my fucking live stream. Don't pop in and out. Start speaking. Or shut the fucking forever. Hold your goddamn peace, all right? Fucker. Until then, if you say something, I'll be nice to you. Yeah, I don't like it when people do that. And then, of course, I deleted the last live stream because, I said something maybe I shouldn't have said. I don't know. Could be. Could fucking be. Yeah, once in a while it slips. I grew up with everybody used the fucking N-word and didn't have an A at the end. I'm just saying that's how we grew up because we're all white. We don't. Back then we didn't fucking care. Shit. Are you fucking kidding? No, I don't fucking care. Even today. But you gotta have some etiquette on YouTube. As I spit. Anyway, yeah, I don't use that word unless somebody really pisses me off. Unless somebody really fucking pisses me off. Oh, there you are. Up there. The fucking camera location. Which is right fucking there. But it doesn't matter. I'll look at the screen because, it's fucking backward ass. Like fucking people that live in Arizona. I get some people that come into my, not many, but a couple. I know they have pretty big channels too, but they watch, they like to not say anything though. Fucking, right now I don't really have, I'm just smoking some weed and chilling. I don't really care about topics right now. Maybe I'm warming up to a topic. I've been doing things in the yard today. Did some kratom. Got sick a little bit, not real bad, but I had to lay down. It was too much all at once. I took a bunch of it. I ain't gonna lie, I had no back pain from that shit. I mean, I didn't realize kratom actually works that fucking good. It fucking straightened up a lot of arthritic, arthritis. It straightened up my back pain. That in itself is better than weed. It does it better than weed. Kratom works better than weed. Like it was a killing pain, I think. Combination of both actually works even better though. I could probably get some lettuce leaf and mix that, cocktail that up. Fucking get some wild lettuce leaf, cocktail that up with the fucking kratom and the weed, and that would probably just help even more. I don't think the wild lettuce leaf, however, has a issue with withdrawal, but the kratom, there is a preponderance of sweating that happens when you take kratom. And it also gets worse when you withdraw off it. So kratom can make you sweat. It actually will make you lose weight. It depends though. You got to have a high metabolism like I do. If you don't, it probably won't work. But it does. It makes you sweat. And when you sweat, what do you think happens? You lose water weight. So when I was taking kratom, I lost like fucking 10 pounds just from the fact that it makes me sweat. You literally have to take like twice as many showers when you're on kratom. Because the sweat just kind of irritates you and then it refreshes you after the shower. It kind of pulls the moisture out. Probably would help if you're going to take kratom, soak in some Epsom salts. It'll also pull some toxicities out. Supposedly, that's what they say it does, but there's been no proof that Epsom salts pulls toxicities out or moisture. It would at least, I think Epsom salts will draw water out of the and that's why I think they say it's a cleansing type of thing. But yeah, kratom works to get rid of pain. So yeah, there's so many people though. Like for years, I believed 100% that Epsom salts did what the doctor said. I don't know why I believed them so much, but when I looked into it, there's actually no proof that Epsom salts do jack shit to pull toxins out of your body. But at the very least, the salt would probably pull moisture and in that sense, maybe pull some toxins out, I guess. But because the salt, I don't know. Let's see. I don't know if it would like vacuum suck moisture out, but technically, I don't know. Epsom salts, they do feel good when you take a bath in them, but it doesn't really. It's not that much of a difference that you say, oh yeah, it was the Epsom salts that did all that. No, there's no Epsom salts. Don't you shit. I like taking a bath in them, but they're not really doing anything. I mean, it's psychological. Half the time it is psychological. When you're fucking following the orders of a doctor, whether it's a prescription or a non-prescription. Right now, I don't take any painkillers or anything. I'm taking kratom, but it's not a registered painkiller. Kind of like a sex offender, you got to register, but kratom's not registered. And no, I'm not one because there is none up here in my town. Over 3,000 people, not one sex offender lives here. Not one. We are tight. We're a tight community. The HOA probably protects us from having those kind of people living here anyway. Oh, look at that. The guy who was injured left because he was probably a sex offender. What are you going to do? I mean, and they don't talk. He's mad at me because he's probably a sex offender. And because he didn't say anything, he's mad. I fucking said, yeah, there's no sex offenders up here. I pissed him off. Fucking pissed his ass off. It's fucking funny. It's funny. Let me put my good mic in. And if anyone ever does come in and they don't tell me about the mic, well, then I'll fucking fuck them. I'll fucking remember, though, eventually. I'll see I don't have my mic in, and I'll end up putting it in there. So, I mean, people are just such dickheads when they come to my channel. They don't tell me if the mic sounds like shit. They don't tell me anything. They just let me figure it all out. So, get the mic in there. Of course, they're bitches. They probably don't look good. They probably couldn't score a chick if they wanted to. Those are the kind of people that might come to my channel for now, anyway. As I do have quite a small channel here. Yes, I do. And, they think they're going to piss me off when they dive out, when there's one in my fucking chat. They think they're going to piss me off when they dive out of my fucking shit, Like, oh, I'll just jump back and forth and they'll get mad because I'm jumping in and out. No, you're just doing that because you're a bitch. You jump in and out because you're a bitch. It doesn't matter if you say anything or not, but at least stay in if you want to fucking listen to me or shut your fucking mouth. And when I say that, I mean shut your mouth before you start talking, okay? This is a qualified man right here. Even under this fat, I got stomach muscles, I mean, stomach muscles like of Hercules are just sitting there, okay? Fucking Hercules stomach muscles are just under that fat layer. Okay, I'm a fucking big motherfucker. Whenever somebody comes on my shit and try to act like they can kick my ass, they're always either kids, bitches, stuff like that. They're never really a dude. A dude doesn't really challenge somebody on the internet because most of the time, if you're a real man, you don't need to do that. So usually it's a kid or a fucking, a bitch, a real bitch. So, yeah, you don't have to look at my beautiful face. That's why I'm standing up. I mean, you don't have to. I'll fucking stand up, motherfucker. Yeah, I know who you are, man. You just fucking say something, you little bitch. You fucking, you might be a guy, but you're such a bitch because you can't say a word. Just sit here and watch me. Fucking bitch. I'm not really mad at it. I don't need to get mad at something like that. This is a video to me. I say what I want. I put people in their place. I put people straight up in their fucking place so they can't argue any point if they do come on with me. They wouldn't have the caliber to talk like I do. So they'd lose right away. They fucking lose right fucking away. If they start trying to act like they could beat me in a conversation or something, they fucking lose right away. I'm a fucking warlock. What do you want me to do? I am a fucking warlock. Do you understand? Anyway, I'm not mad. Cheers. Cheers to the dick face. Cheers to the dick face that comes in and never says anything. Fucking weirdo. I mean, you're fucking weirdo, bro. I love this fucking weed. Even smells on the outside of the bag because the micro holes in the bag, you can still smell it. It's fucking hella good weed. Anyway, yeah, a couple of bitches like to come in and, tit for tat. They know they go to a channel that's extremely boring, probably DLF, and it's so boring but yet they contribute to his everyday live streams and will watch a 3-hour stream from that fat slob like a maggot. And, of course, there's likable aspects about him. Aspects. But yeah, I mean, he can do things. He could probably make his channel a lot better. He really needs to hitchhike the fuck out of Buffalo. That shit's boring over there, man. That shit's fucking stupid over there in Buffalo, man. You got nothing but goofballs and fuck faces over there in Buffalo, man. I don't know what to tell you. And if you're listening to DLF, man, you got a fucking, you got one of those minds that just sits there and coagulates while you drink. It doesn't fucking do anything, though. It just coagulates, which is something, I guess. Technically, that's something if it coagulates, but no. I mean, if you're watching DLF and you think that he's witty and he's got funny things to say, this shit's fucking stupid. Come on, admit it. You're only hanging with him because you thought he was going to be like Air Fat Softy, and nothing ever happened, bro. Okay? Nothing ever happened to DLF. He hasn't even topped a fucking, I don't think, 800 yet. But maybe he has. I don't know. I haven't checked lately. Let's find out if he's topped 800. They do fucking subs, faggots, and lesbians all day long. He does that because he knows he can win them over quick because of the way he acts with his fucking underwear and shit. It's pretty obvious he does have some tact and skill to get you motherfuckers to watch him, you faggots and all that shit. So I'm just saying. And pedophiles and whatever else watches them, I watched him once. He made me laugh once. I subbed to him once. Then I got blocked once. So that's it. I don't fucking go to. I do check it out every now and then to see how fucking stupid he's gotten, though. Over the years, he's just turned into a fucking flailing maggot. The best he can do is stuff the food down with his head back. And that's entertaining because who eats like that? I mean, when you eat like that, what does that tell? He's probably going to die of choking to death. And he doesn't really choose food very well. So I am surprised he hasn't even told us one story about a choking death experience that he thought he was going to die from when he really didn't, but it was a close call. He hasn't even talked about one. So I'm guessing that he's just been pure lucky this whole time. I mean, he'll fucking stuff food in like that. And, it doesn't make the food go down better when you do it. It actually bends your throat and fucking closes it tighter. And all it takes is one of the wrong size shit to go down there, and homeboy's gonna die in front of all his homies, his kiddies, rather, because that's what he calls them. And you got to realize that's psychological. He calls the people that come in kiddies. He has titles with pedophile in it, exclaiming that somehow or another he's involved with pedophilia when he's not, knowing full well his kiddies know that, but no one else does. So what will happen was the kiddies pass the news on. Oh, he's just being facetious or whatever, sarcastic. But the truth of the matter is, what do you think? More people are. No one's going to join him like Air Fat Softy with those names. So I would have, at the very least, deleted those videos if I was that crazy to say something on my title. I do make crazy titles, bitches. All right, I do make crazy titles, but I'm not going to fucking say, oh, yeah, I'm fucking some crazy shit. It may be true for him. I don't know. I mean, no one really knows people, right? But the bottom line is you got a couple spies in here right now. And they're just waiting to see if anyone will come in so they can monitor me. And guess what? Their life is pathetic. They live in a who knows fucking shit apartment with their mother and their possibly a father. I don't know. And okay, the topics range from Eugene, dumpster diving, occasional mukbangs, his drunk uncle, his rich uncle, disparaging every family member he's ever had, blaming everyone that he cannot drive, or at least his mother and his father, blaming them he can't drive. That's his MO. That's his entire thing. And if it ain't that, it's I'm just getting high. Okay, that's fair enough. Getting high, but at least get some more content. That's all I gotta say. Get some more content, DLF. Your fucking content stinks. You sit on your ass. You walk like you got some pole fucking jacked up through your spine, up into your neck. I mean, you might as well have Crohn's, really bad Crohn's, and you maybe don't even know about it. Yeah.
Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'll fucking do a live stream with no particular topic in mind. And that's what makes my streams better. Okay. I don't have to tell you what it's going to be about because I'm not going to sit there and rant on some fucking family members for a fucking 3 hours. Even if I had the topics to throw in there, I'd try to disguise it so it didn't look like I was a victim, throwing victim mentality all over the place. I've done it before, but it's not as if I am a victim. It's just that it sounds victim-ish to talk about the bad things that happen to you in life. It doesn't matter who you are, how you talk about being this or that, or what happened to you while you're growing up that was bad. It's when you get older that you open up to people, and then they go, "Gosh, this is boring. I don't want to hear a victim fucking story. I can't let you in, or whatever it is you're trying to do, and you're trying to explain to somebody, and they're trying to keep you out, and you're trying to use your victim shit to win them over or whatever. That's what DLF does with his whole metal scene. I was a victim. They said I was looking at this on the internet, but he never proved it. It just goes back and forth. It's always the same thing, and it's victim. I'm a victim. I'm a victim. That's boring. So maybe he should man up and try to be a real man. Maybe his battle jacket that he wears will actually come into play if he just takes a backpack, fills it with his shit, tells his social worker and his mental health people, I'm moving to another state. I want you to, save some of my money and cut it to me when I get there. And I'm going to fucking go in the Social Security office and change my whole thing. Hey, the guy would earn my respect. I'm just saying. He would earn my. First of all, if I had diabetes, I'd do everything I could to fucking burst out of that bubble of, apartment all the time. I would just be like, no, I gotta fucking do something. I can't do this. I can't do this shit in an apartment every fucking day in the same fucking place like a hamster. No, I can't fucking do this. But yes, every time I do a video here, it is at home because I got my PC or my laptop. Yeah, also, it'd be so entertaining to hear him download his travels. That would be extremely entertaining. I mean, like so entertaining. I would not only tune in, I'd watch the entire fucking video if DLF did that, packed his military backpack full of shit and just started walking and fucking, told his mental health people, I'm going here, hook me up when I get there. Man, this shit would be hilarious. It would be hilarious, but it would not be hilarious if he's good at it. Then I'd start going, holy shit, I gain respect for him. I'd start going, Jesus Christ, this guy's putting up tents, sleeping in tents. He's hitchhiking across the United States. He's earned my respect. Just that in itself would fucking make me earn respect, even though he's blocked me years ago. I don't care. His channel is fucking, to be associated with me, even talking about it from my vantage point, it's almost an insult to me, but it's all good. I mean, he could change that. He can make it better. He could, like I say, get a backpack, fill it full of shit. But you know what? He can't walk. So I guess that one's out the window. He can barely walk. Even when his knee gets better, he walks stiff like that. It's I think he takes it up the ass from Yakov, the musician. He's on YouTube. He's got like 20 channels. He has another name for the other 10, so you really don't know if it's Yakov until you go to it and maybe you'll find him in there. But yeah, Yakov is a perverted transvestite. And that's the kind of people that go over to DLF's house and probably fucking say, hey, okay, pull your pants down. I got a dildo strapped on. I got a vagina. I'm a man. I'm going to fuck you in your asshole. Dry fuck. And you might shit yourself because you just ate that giant pizza. That's what Yakov is. And that's why I think DLF showed his underwear one day and there was shit and blood on it because he just got fucked by Yakov. Was I rude? Oh, I'm sorry. I don't fucking really, I'm not bullying him. He's just needs to do something else. I'm really tired. And if he is like that, really, it's not my business. If you like to get dry fucked by Yakov, that's not my business. That's his choice. But it is humorous just to think that a transvestite and him probably fucked. Think about it. He hangs with Yakov off camera. Just think about it. Think about it. Yakov is his trans friend. Think about it. Or DLF got a piece of ass from Yakov. What a fucked up, perverted name, too. It might be Russian, but it sounds perverted. Yakov. And now, if I talk enough about Yakov, maybe he'll change his name on his YouTube channels that are all fucking. He's so desperate for attention. Yeah, but a lot of YouTubers are. I am not worried about getting people into my stream because these are videos I cut, and then if I want, I delete them. But I'm satisfied at the end. It doesn't matter if 5 came in, if none came in. Well, if none came in, it'd be kind of hilarious, but you know, it happens to the best of us, right? Yeah. Okay. So Yakov is desperate for attention. He's a transvestite. Just be warned, forewarned that if you go to DLF, you're going to get a bunch of fucking homos and transvestites and shit trying to YouTube. Hopefully you'll become one of their. You'll subscribe to them. But no, it won't happen, bro. Okay. It's not going to happen. You know, heterosexuals don't go to faggots shit. Heterosexuals don't go to transvestites shit. That's generally how it works. So you know, if you're desperate for people to come listen to your music, Yakov, don't ask a heterosexual unless they're one of those fucking over feminized liberals. That's the problem with America, over-feminization of the population. And the paranoia that people try to instill in people just over an immune system deficiency of valid rhinovirus, which means, yeah, if you're fucking got lupus or you got immune system dysfunction, you're going to possibly get sick from it, possibly even get the pneumonia and die. But hey, that would be anything. A cold could do that. A cold could officially give you pneumonia. You know, it's just people are so ignorant these days. I'm really upset over people these days. I ain't gonna lie. I am so fucking upset. There's one guy named Flying Over Trout literally said, and I've heard other people say stupid shit like this, Trump better act, because he's anti-Trump and he always calls it the Trump virus. It makes no sense. Anyway, so he says everyone should just realize that Trump needs to do something. Close businesses and pay them to stay pay them to stay closed. I was like, what the fuck did this guy just say? And then I thought about it. Prior to him talking about that, he was talking about looking for jobs like he always does because he's a bum. And it's like, okay, so basically what you just said is I want to find a job, but close all businesses and just pay them to stay open. So that means you're not going to get hired, you dumb fuck. What the fuck is your problem? Stupid idiot. You're so stupid. DLF, you're right about him. I will say that. Flying Over Trout is a fucking idiot. God, that guy's a dumb motherfucker. I actually feel, as weird as DLF is, he might even vote for Trump. I'm just saying. He knows a lot of his base is queers and transes and all that shit. But he knows because of that, all he has to do is vote for him. He can still vote for Trump. I don't think he hates Trump, honestly. I don't. He never talks about Trump in a hateful way. And he's even said, I can't stand people that say all the bad things about him when he's not doing anything. I agree with you there. DLF, if you're around right now, I'd agree with you, okay? I'd agree with you on that. There's no question. I think you're actually going to vote for Trump. I'll be honest. I'll be honest. I think you will. I think down deep, DLF even has a hatred for the people that follow him. You can just watch some of his shit and you can see him just have a tantrum. And of course, he blames everyone watching that he did something to his hand or fucked up this or he broke his table. But, you know, I don't think it's because of Asperger's. I think it's because down deep, he really hates his fucking audience. How about that? Anyone that's one of his go-to people, how about that? Yeah, I think that's exactly what's up. Yeah, I'm spending a little too much time on the fat maggot, but you know he's all right. I mean, in the sense that, hey, he does. I mean, he's crazy in that way, and you can't change a person for that. But other than that, his material has just plummeted. As far as the only reason why he's getting those subscribers because he fucking friends everything on Facebook, and he just keeps making alternative channels and doing it over again, even though he gets a ban from Facebook. I mean, the guy is a mental case. I mean, I tried making friends on Facebook like that once, and I realized that, you know what? These people that are coming back at me are definitely not people I would fucking hang with. So I quit Facebook. I just said, I don't want to promote myself if I have to have those kind of fucking people watching me. That would suck horribly. That would suck so fucking bad. I'd be like, oh shit. You know, you got to know that if you get them as a subscriber, eventually they're going to unsubscribe. You know, because I'm rude from time to time. I'm an asshole. I can be a prick. Yeah, I can definitely be a fucking prick. And I enjoy it. And I got a good ego. You know, my ego is really good. It's like Trump's. My ego is very good. It gets me places. It makes things happen. It manifests. That is a warlock, by the way. A warlock, you know, you might even call Trump a warlock just for making it to the presidency. Okay. You might even call him a warlock. He's not the prettiest warlock, is he? But yeah, you might even call him a warlock because you know what? Well, first of all, somebody has already gone to war with these Democrats off grid, so to speak, and they are already in the process of taking them down. Is what my opinion is. You can see the hatred in the Democrats, how they spout hatred all the time, and then claim that somehow or another Republicans are hatred. And when they are called on it, they'll just bring up rednecks and shit and Ku Klux Klan. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about, man? This isn't a white pride festival. This is a fucking president. He never did anything like Doug Duke or whatever his name, whatever that guy's name was in fucking like South Carolina or was. Anyway, it doesn't matter. You know, David Duke. He's not anything associated with that shit. These people will say anything. And that's why, DLF, you're right about that. They will. They'll say anything, they'll spout hatred, and then act like somehow or another Republicans are doing. No, we welcome them to come in and wear their hat near us, wherever. And we welcome to talk to them. They don't to us, though. So it shows there's no, there, you can't pair that shit. You can't make people like that like you. It's already gone over the edge, over the top, if you will. These people are so brainwashed that all they can think about is how are they going to get food stamps for themselves or possibly their family that they know they'll eventually have to abandon because they are broke as fuck because there's no jobs right now. It's not Trump's fault that Democrats push COVID and stress COVID and close businesses. It's not Trump's fault that states do that on their own. Remember, your state is responsible for how you are treated during if you want to call a goddamn cold a fucking crisis. That's all it is. It's goddamn cold. It's an augmented cold because it's not officially from that strain, but it's a rhinovirus which has the same fucking symptoms as a cold. And the only reason why it might be slightly different is because it's a rhinovirus, but it's not evil and it's not deadly and it's fucking bad because these people are fucking brainwashed. They're fucking brainwashed. I got a pretty big nostril. I would say that right there. If I stretch my nostril like that, it's at least it's almost an inch. I got pretty big nostrils, yeah. But if I just let it go like that, it's all right. It's not too big. Pretty big nostril though. I mean, pretty long nostril, but a Caucasian one. Did I say that? Yes, I did. And I know a couple of motherfuckers that will come in here and not say anything because guess what? They think they're so hot shit with their channel, they don't want to give you any plugs anymore. And it's like, yeah, dude, that's because you're lazy. You hardly put up any material. What are you fucking talking about? And it's not just laziness. It could be something else besides laziness, like incompetence, possibly not very good at what you do. I don't know. I can, if I want to, make 20 songs in a day. If I really put my mind to it, it just comes naturally. What can I say? I'm fucking badass. Make DLF in his music attempts, obviously, look, like he can't make music. I mean, at the very least, I make music and it sounds good. Fucking sounds good. So another thing, DLF will come in and he'll watch for a while, then he'll bail, and then he'll watch the rest of my video later. So, because he's so worried about what kind of shit am I going to say? No, dude, chill. You're all right. Just quit hanging with all the fags and transvestites. You get a lot of and it's not really the dislikes. It's just the people that are watching. You're just seeing how fucked up people are in this world. And all they have to do is tune into your channel, watch you sit around and beg for your fucking money every month. And it just kind of shows that everybody is like ungrown. They didn't ever become a man. They're still like babies. They still have to be taken care of. At the very least, the one thing they can do is at least walk. They can walk places and shit. But when it comes down to it, essentially they're the same fucking thing as they were when they're a baby. This time, instead of their parents taking care of them and doing a lousy job, they have the government doing it, and the government's doing a great job, and they still complain. So there you go there. That's how that works. That's a Democrat, but you know what? I have a feeling he's going to flip-flop. DLF will flip-flop, and he'll vote for Trump. So all the gays and trans that watch his shit, remember that. Just remember that. It's not jealousy. I have my own thing. I do my own thing. I talk like a motherfucker. I can say shit all day long. I can bring up subjects that have nothing to do with him all day long. But sometimes I just got to get it out. I got to speak. I got to fucking speak, And plus, my intuition tells me he's going to vote for Trump. My intuition has already told me he's going to vote for Trump. He has a secret hatred for even his moderators. Kool-Aid Jimmy, Nixie T. He's so fucking done and sick of them. He probably would like to rotate to other moderators, but he knows he can't trust anyone else, even though he hates them. So that's what I think about his moderators. Kool-Aid Jimmy, Nixie T, Landis, Mark Landis, all those people. Not only do they have probably the most mundane fucking lifestyles, they probably are not too far removed from his lifestyle, which is take all the freebies you can possibly get from the government, don't look back, and fuck assholes and shit, all day long. So if DLF finally gets a clue, that these people, they may have gotten him almost 1,000 subs, but it's a wretched combination for other viewers to try to sub to you. Because I like women, and if I go to somebody's channel and they're talking about lesbians and shit all the time, I can't take it. I can't fucking take it. I gotta go. Bye. I'm a heterosexual. I don't want to hear about your little your whatever you want to call it with women. Your hatred for a couple of fucking lesbians. Now that's what you call somebody that that you should be worried about if you're gay. He probably, I don't know what to say. He's just a mental case trying to go after fucking lesbians. But at the same time, you got to realize, no boyfriends. He doesn't have to worry about dudes coming to kick your ass. Every time he fucking stalks a woman, he just picks the weakest of the weak. So that's how that goes down. Pick a lesbian, that way you don't have a boyfriend retaliating. So if you realize that's how his mind is, he's not really looking for a fight. Look at last time what's his name? Clinton Rocco Carr. Last time he ran into him, he was startled. No matter the fact that Clint was trying to be nice and give him some food, he was so scared. He said, I just want to be left alone. Yet these are the people that go to his channel to watch him act a big shot in his apartment and then fail in reality. So that's how that works. In reality, he wouldn't be able to fight another guy. In reality, he wouldn't be able to even probably defend himself against a female at that, to be quite honest with you. Even a female, he would probably have a problem. But I don't think he gets it. There are women out there, lesbian or not, don't fucking stab him. They're not, I'm not saying, but, there are women out there that probably could get that pissed off with somebody. Just say, fuck this guy. The police won't do anything. I'll stab his ass. And then, I think he made up shit about a bomb. He said somebody threw a bomb, like an exploding soda bottle at him. But, it's just made up shit. It's just like Jimmy Boots. It's made up shit. He's an extenuating liar. And he does it to whatever, if he thinks it's going to help, fix the problem with the mechanics of his live stream or whatever. by saying stuff like that, making a drama out of it where it never would have existed. And every time I heard him bring up Jimmy Boots, I already knew in the back of my mind this is bullshit. Nobody's that bad of a fucking prankster, So I knew it was him. So the whole time he was harassing these lesbians, and for what? Because they're speaking their shit mind. And I agree with some of the stuff he disagreed with, but you don't go stalking women for it. That's all. I agree that they were saying some stupid fucking shit about Trump and so. See, that's why I think DLF is going to end up voting for Trump, because those are liberals. Those women, they think they know what's up. And he is right about a few things about him. I'm not gonna lie, but you just don't stalk him. That's what. You don't make cops. You don't start a rap sheet. Yeah, definitely his parents didn't fucking raise him right. And his rap sheet's so minimized by the fact that he's hopelessly in danger if he ever ends up in a fight. He's hopelessly in danger if he ever ends up in a fight, in prison or whatever. Like my brother. My brother, he smoked a lot. He was weak in his older years. He had Addison's disease. He was vulnerable. All he had to do was piss one person off that wasn't weak, and he got in a fight. And that guy beat the shit out of my brother when I wasn't even in the state. And hey, but my brother fucking called him a pedophile or something, and the guy was actually one. My brother was in a halfway house for living because he didn't have he had a case manager, but he no longer lived out of a house that my brother died was paying the rent for him. When he died, he had to find another place to live, and there was no family that would take him at the time, and he just moved in a halfway house. Well, anyway, the halfway house, or the transitional living, whatever you want to call it, the guy in there was more than that, because there was nurses in there and shit, and for mental health. So it was kind of a mental health facility, but didn't have a fence around it. And the guy in there, years ago, I guess he already paid his dues, but yeah, he fucking was a child molester. So anyway, what happened was, I told my brother, man, that guy that was just asking for cigarettes, I know him. And my brother goes, you do? And I was like, yeah, I do. He goes, where do you know him from? I said, well, when I went to school, the dude was in the same school, but I never talked to him. And other people, hardly nobody talked to him, except a couple of blacks like to harass him a little. But yeah, eventually it turned out that he was like that, and then he went to jail. But I had my bass player tell me that shit because he knew more than I did, and I was like, really? But anyway, so when I told my brother that, he told the guy, hey, my brother says you're this, and the guy beat the shit out of him for because my brother was weak. My brother was fucking weak. He couldn't defend himself from a mouse. And sometimes I wonder if the beating that he got was enough to cause some blood clots in him that no one knew about. And then he ended up having an embolism, strokes, failure of organs, and internal bleeding. A few weeks later, he died. So I start to wonder if it had to do with the beating he took. But anyway, that's just all I'm saying is, if you are Dragon Lord Frodo and you spit a lot of stuff like that, expect people to come and walk into your apartment. Expect to draw people to your fucking place of residence, and expect it. That's simple. Just expect it. He had a problem with people walking in his apartment because he's been doxxed so many times. Anyway, the guy's not thinking straight. Obviously, if people know where you live, probably not a good idea to talk shit in your fucking apartment too much. But when you get doxxed, you got to realize when you've been over doxxed and you're so doxxed that it's dangerous, you need to actually move. It's just a heads up, man, for you, DLF. If you fucking tell your mental health people you're gonna go for a walk next spring and you do it, they will help you move to another state. I'm just saying. I've done it multiple times. Of course, now I got my own money because I gambled for years, but that's different. I'm different, whole different human being. I had it locked away, that's all. for a short period. And the IRS, I thought I was going to go to jail for that, though. I ain't gonna lie. I did some stuff, but I got my money locked away from the IRS for 3 years. I was homeless for 3 years. What do you expect to go down when it takes that long? You get paranoid. You think they're going to arrest you for something. I don't know. You just do. Even though, and I did stuff. So I might be admitting it on camera now, but the investigation's over. They're not going to reopen it. And they don't have proof. So just me saying that is not good enough. Well, anyway, hasn't been evaluated by the FDA. Hasn't been evaluated. Anyway, the person that's in my live stream, I really would like to know who they are because they're kind of creepy. Okay. I don't usually use the word creepy. That's a woman's terminology. But what I mean is you're fucking weird. You come in, you watch me, you don't say anything. You're weird. I know I'm good looking, but that's not the point. You can't just come in and fucking not say anything. All right? You didn't have to fucking think how good looking I am. That's all right. Just chill on how good looking I am in your mind. I can read it, okay? I know who you fucking are probably too. Right? Do you throw knives? Do you throw knives? If this person says she throws knives, I know who it is. Without looking at her icon. Then she's starting to get a little creepy now. I meant weird. I hope it's not a family member. But that'd be okay, I guess. As long as they don't fucking cause any shit with me. Because I got family that, you know, I can talk some shit about them, and I already have, but I haven't mentioned names. No, I don't mention names. I have brought up some of my family that are cool, though, by name. Are cool enough. I have two brothers in their 70s, and here I am going downhill longboarding at 55 miles an hour. I'm Joe Cool as far as anyone's concerned, okay? I'm fucking Joe Cool. Fucking Joe Cool, man. That's who I am. And I look like Joe Cool, don't I? I fucking look like Joe Cool. I look the part of Joe Cool. 56-year-old man took up longboarding 1 year and 3 months ago. Yeah, I'm looking for promotion. Anybody out there wants to throw some promotion my way, you got it. Give me a drive car. I'll go fucking 60 down the hill. I'll go 60. Maybe I'll go 65. I'm not afraid to go fast without sliding too hard. I'm just not. I feel like I'm in control of skating. Now, if I ever had to jack into a slide really hard, I'd probably do it because I don't want to die. But I don't know if I'd be able to handle it well. I do small slides, but nonetheless, I might have at one point I might have to try to brake really hard, and that might take a full fucking sideways slide. I mean, people do come out of their driveways sometimes when I'm skating, and usually I can just turn away from them and go around them or something. But that's not always going to be the case. That's not always going to be the case. But thanks for being in here, whoever you are. I know I give you a hard time. It's probably somebody that hates me or something, but it's all good. Tootsie Roll. I love these things. I haven't had them in a long time. These are good, like when you get off work and you just finish drinking or something, like some fucking heavy alcohol. Tootsie Rolls are fucking awesome. People used to chew them part ways and then set them on the bus seats so people thought they were shit. So they could videotape people's reaction. But it really doesn't work, because once you don't smell the shit, that's Tootsie Roll. You know what I mean? Go on the bus, you see something that looks like shit on the seat, but you don't smell shit, it's a prank, So if you ever do that, at the very least, bring some fart spray. So maybe I should try to do that sometime. At the very least. I'm beautiful, aren't I? Well, if you want to fuck, you got a good looking body, because I'll get it on. I'm not talking to myself. I know there's somebody in my stream, probably a chick, probably with nice fucking tits, probably likes men, not boys, people that do their own thing and roll that way. She likes me. You can come in. Come on. And no, I'm way better. I convince a lot of people of stuff, but it's I'm not like a Jim Jones type or anything. I want to open up a skate shop here. I want to do it with a business partner, but I need also a female to do the counting for me and shit. As somebody's good at math. And not somebody that's gonna fucking embezzle. Although I might let you have some stuff. Look, man, I'm not fucking king shit, but I'm Joe Cool, okay? I'm fucking Joe Cool. I'm not king shit, but I'm fucking Joe Cool. I'm not a kingpin, I'm not king shit, but I guess I have a little bit of that in there, but I'm Joe Cool, right? All right, it's settled. I'm fucking Joe Cool. I'm not gigolo, I'm just Joe fucking Cool. I am so cool. Your mother would cook 5 rotisserie chickens for me. That's how cool I am. Yummy, yummy. Then I can turn this coffee on again or microwave it. What should I do? Just turn it on or just drink it cold? I don't know. I don't have a fucking cup. I'm talking to myself. I apologize. This shit warm though. Hell no, boo boo. Yeah, no, Boo, are you bored? Don't be bored, 5. Go see if there's a bear. You want to check and see if there's a bear for me? Please, 5. Please check for a bear. Better check for a bear, Bubba. Why are you putting your face back down? You just put your face back down like you're gonna lay down. Don't do that. Go check the bear. Is there a bear out there? Come on, Boo Boo. Come on, 5. Where's the bear? Come on, see if there's a bear. I know, I'm trying to get your ass up right now, buddy. See if there's a bear out there. See if he's out there. See out there? Come on. Fucking bear. Let's check, see bears out there. Fucking bear. Fucking bear. Goddamn bear. Goddamn bear. Good boy. Good boy, Boo Boo. Good boy. Is there a bear? Where's he at? Where's he at? I'm trying to just inflate his curiosity to if there's something serious going on. Go check it out. All right. I'll be right back. Go see if there's a bear, Boo Boo. Check it out. Come on. Sorry. Shit. Yeah, my dog was just getting a little too lazy tonight, so I had to kind of get him worked up a little bit. He did have a walker this morning though. Oh, that's good. And the kratom, it's why is it crooked looking like that? I mean, I have to do that to make it straight. Is this computer crooked? I don't know. This is not a fisheye fucking screen I got here. Why is it crooked like that? Should be like that. Oh. Yeah, sometimes I just want to take it easy on camera, so I might not say a whole bunch. And yeah, that could fuck my whole channel up. Just the tendency to want to relax for a second sometimes. It's enough to throw people off because they're used to me talking a lot or something. What's up, bro? Anyway, Tootsie Rolls go really good with coffee. So, I mean, if you ever want chocolate coffee or some chocolate Coke, what you could do is just eat some of these and then drink the coffee. It's fucking delicious. As a matter of fact, I might just invent a Tootsie Roll coffee. But I actually enjoy eating the fucking Tootsie Rolls. I don't really want to drink the Tootsie Roll, but you know, hey, some people would probably like that. I throw the butter one. Oh, there it is. Now this kratom is weaker, but it's called Trainwreck. Probably because it's not as good. So if you buy it, you'll feel like you're in a train wreck because you'll be all bummed out. No. You still get high off it, but you gotta take an extra quarter. And it doesn't feel quite as strong. But the red kratom is the one. It doesn't say red like it used to. I don't know why, but this is the red kratom. It usually has a red color right there. The train wreck doesn't. Fucking shit is working. I got a huge, well, it's not a huge zit anymore, but. What is that, Five? Did you hear it? Oops, dropped a bunch of them. Five, you want these? I don't know if I should feed them toffee covered peanut cashews. But they fell out of the bag, so. Oh well. They're pretty good though. Here go the people with the wolf calls, man. I swear to God, people that live out here think they're living in the movie Red Dawn. I swear to God. There you go. People out here think they're living in a fantasy Red Dawn movie. We got militias ready to go to block off the highways so the National Guard can't come in here and tell us we have to have injections, inoculations, shit like that. Yeah, this town's not going to put up for any of that shit here. This might be California, but we're separatists almost. A lot of people here are Democrats, but a lot of them are not, and we're separatists. We don't really believe in the government controlling our lives. So as soon as they put National Guard up in our face and say you got to get a shot and inoculation, we're going to resist. So Trump needs you to know that. I'm just saying. We will resist. We're not paranoid freaks. We're just not going to put up with your shit. That's why I want to start a sect of people called the Over Minutemen. OM will be our initials. It'll be printed on our jackets like bikers. We won't be bikers though. Hey. Oh, okay. Go ahead, bud. I'm sorry. There you go. Good boy. Thank you, Boo Boo, for eating those cashews. Thank you, buddy. This isn't a threat. This is defense. We're not going to have somebody shoot us up with some bullshit. No more of this crap. We're done. As one of the female judges say, I stick a fork in me, I'm done. Yeah, we're not going to put up with that. You can't come to our town and say everybody's got to get a shot and they got to get inoculated. No. How about no? How about I bite back now, bitch? You know, I fucking bite back. Bitch. Don't fucking tell me I got to take a shot and an inoculation. Don't tell me I got to get tested, motherfucker. Don't walk into my house. Don't lock up my kid if I had one. Don't fucking do anything without my permission, because I don't believe in my government too much anymore. Matter of fact, I'm not really fond of Trump to some degree, because he's still a politician, and I hate politicians. But he's the better of the evil right now. So I'm going to vote for him. It's that simple. Doesn't mean I like everything he says when he says we're going to have to get shots. I disagree with that. I'm not getting no fucking shot. Nobody's going to force one on me. I'm not going to get inoculated. None of that shit. If I had kids, I'd resist too. If I had kids and they were trying to do it to my kids, I'd say, no, that's not going to happen. This isn't like some guy in a religion who says, we believe and have faith so much in God that he will make my son better. However, don't try to shove anything down my fucking throat, right? Don't shove anything down my throat. I'm a motherfucking warlock on top of it, motherfucker. Okay? And yeah, sometimes I, get a little slow in the topic. And it's really, there's nothing to worry about. I don't have anyone but one person in here. It's a video, and at the end, you can watch it and go through an entire video. Let's see, this one's been an hour and 10 minutes. My back still don't hurt as a result of this. I never knew this shit worked that well until today, because my back hurt this morning. Right now, I'm sitting down and my back doesn't even hurt. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't know how this shit could work that fucking good, but it does. I fucking, when I started taking that, I didn't even know it was a painkiller, kratom. But now I stopped for like 2 months because it does have withdrawals and but what I might do is not take any more of them for another week because I don't want to get that cycle going like that. I just want to make sure that my tolerance is low, and when I really, really, really weekly need like some back relief, then I will take some of it, and that's it. I'm gonna see if that works because I really don't want to take kratom every fucking day. And when I started taking it every day, I started taking 2 doses, which is fucking 24 pills. And that's just too many fucking, it's not even what a lot of guys take. They do the injectable kratom. And they're more like real junkies on it. But they do it, it helps keep their heroin addict problem, their junkie issue at bay somewhat when they do take kratom. So I can't argue that. If kratom is doing that for them, that kratom is probably better than the junk. I'm sure of it. Yeah, I'm sure of it. Hasn't been studied, but definitely a good thing to at least be able to do something like that. Because you don't want to be sick coming down off junk or nothing. And the same goes for the pills I used to take, morphine. Trying to come off the morphine was like exceptionally difficult. I mean, it was like, but you know what? It was fun to do it anyway and just let my body suffer it because I knew I had to get used to it a couple times. And I ended up quitting on my own 8 fucking times. And I let it last for a few months, and I said, "No, I got to go back to the morphine because I'm having more back pain." But you know what? That's fucking bullshit. I don't want to be cyclically addicted either. I'm not going to take any more of those painkillers. I don't mind going to a hospital for a broken bone and getting shot up with the Dilaudid and morphine, but I'm not going to get back on it like in a habit forming way. Now my back is starting to give me a little shit. So let me fluff my hair a little bit so I look rock starred out. All right. Um, Actually, don't look rock starred out. All right. Anyway, I need to take an added dose of this now because, yeah, I guess you can say I'm double dosing today because I'm doing the stream. Fucking, but I'll just take 4 of them for now. And I'll take 4 of them every hour and for $3. And it will work that way better. If I take them all at once, I might get sick again. So, yeah, I wish my hair had more body, but what are you going to do? When you're a man, you're not supposed to worry about featural things and stuff. Like most men, they don't even look good. And they scare the shit out of people because of that. They look like something out of they walk through a dimensional doorway and their face is all fucked up and they're bound to scare any prisoner that walks past them or something, so they got it made that way, men that look ugly are a sin and fucking scary on top of it. They can get through the prison system really easy. All they have to do is play their cards right sociologically. If they don't, they won't. God, my hair is kind of losing its luster. I don't know. Yeah, and look, I haven't done time in prison. I can tell you this, man. I don't want to. I mean, I don't want to, nor do I ever want to think about it. I mean, it's lucky I haven't. There's nothing good about prison. It doesn't matter what tier, what kind of maximum, minimum security you're in. Nobody wants to be institutionalized unless they are like it. Unless they'll act like they tried not to get caught and did anyway, but really they like taking the extra 2-3 year break in prison because being a criminal is dangerous. More so than prison, probably. You run the risk of getting shot in the progress of whatever it is you're doing that's illegal or killed after time anyway. So they probably don't even care to get incarcerated for a couple of years. Oh, do some time, go back out and do the same thing. That's their life now. They've gotten used to it. They probably miss the commissary when they're out stealing shit and they're just not making enough money or a lot of deals have gone bogus. They probably think, it'd probably be good to be in prison right now and just fucking, because I can, I'm a half-ass shot caller to a certain degree. I can make a lot of money off sports bets. This is their mindset. It's like I can fucking make sports bets happen. I can do this. I can make that happen. I know this guy. I know that guy's still doing time. If I end up back in prison, we can work together again because I already reached my street cred levels. And prison to them ain't no big deal. But I would not want to do it. I don't want to begin as a grunt or anything. And you got to look at it like that, almost like in the military. You go into prison, you might as well remember, you're a grunt, and a grunt is going to get the worst of the worst of the worst treatment. If it was in the military, it'd be the same thing. And you're basically the same thing in prison. You're a grunt when you start off and you're doing a hard time. You know damn well you're not going to get too far for a long time. You're probably going to get beat up several times, if not killed. I had a few friends that disappeared in the prison system, and I don't know what happened to them. They're gone. They're no longer. They may even died in prison. They may have died on the street, actually, but just no telling. And then you got people like DLF who, if he was ever to be in a situation, he would never be able to protect himself. So if he was in prison of any kind, minimal or otherwise, and you got to know he didn't go into prison without telling them, unless he was just plain stupid that he's mentally ill. I mean, eventually that's going to come out. He's going to say, I got to take medicine. I've got a psych issue. They're going to move him to a psych place. So anytime he ever did prison time, you got to know that dude wasn't in the main population. He's got Asperger's. He's fucking mentally, dysfunctional or undeveloped or whatever you call it. So yeah, you got to know for a fact that he was in the mental ward, which is the easiest. But nonetheless, you can still get completely, especially him in a place like that, you're completely ruined. So just remember, it's not as easy as it seems just because you're in a mental holding facility. But, at the very least, you're going to still have problems trying to, most people are going to be on such heavy meds, nothing matters in those places, but, they're all, fucking, you just don't know. I would never want to fucking, in any way, shape, or form, be in prison, whether it be in the easy mental side of it, or the harder minimal, or the medium, or the maximum. I don't want to be in any of it. I don't want to be institutionalized. I don't plead a case that I'm cool, Joe Cool, because I've done prison time either. So, I don't plead a case that, I got, that I've been in the military. I've never been in the military. I've been in military school, which is tied to the military just via the ROTC factor. It is ROTC, and that means the people that work there, for the most part, they have to run it, are military. Semi-retired, but military. And, when I was going to military school, I had Vietnam vets teaching shit in there, and they were crazy as fuck. You could tell they could lose their mind. They could fucking do something probably, who knows, possibly very horrible. Or maybe you're just delusional. You don't think it's really possible, do you? But yeah, you got to know these people went through some pretty horrible trauma in Vietnam. And here they are teaching you fucking shit in school and banging you on the head with sticks and strapping you with horse straps and shit. When I was in military school, that's what it was about. I was good at the military. I got some problems for not shining my brass. I got some problems for not shining my shoes in time, making my bed in time, minimal shit when it came to military stuff. But as far like cleaning my room, even that I fell behind a little on cleaning my room. Sometimes I got in trouble for that. I did get demerits for some stupid shit, but most of my demerits came straight out of the academic aspects of military school, in other words, but not the military aspects. So academic military school wise, I was good, but academic wise, no, I was not. I fucking got Fs all the time, Ds. I was always in trouble. I jacked off in class once when there was a teacher in there that was really hot. It was impossible to fucking make the hard on go away as well. So I had to fucking jack it off. I went all the way in the back of class, kind of said it and just kind of acted like I was studying my book and I was just jacking out. Cum was all over the floor. It was all said and done. And it was a mess to clean up. But yeah, I mean, I actually didn't clean it up. Whoever did, it would have been a mess because it would have all dried on there and they would have known. Probably, oh, I bet you I know who fucking did that. No, they wouldn't have known. They would have suspected. One of three people would have done that in my class. I don't know what to talk about. If I had somebody to stimulate my conversation while I'm here and ask me questions and shit, like that chick on Cool Taste, yeah, I could fucking deal with that. Sure. But she can't be like in the movie Misery, all super attached. But if she does, we'll work it out. We'll work it. Overly attached, like in the movie Misery, because somebody said that about her, and I was humored by that. It was funny, but was it reality? Not necessarily. People do get weird with other people though? Trust me, it exists. It exists. I gotta go read this one. Oh, fucking 5. Should I eat some cheddar cheese? The corn chips are stale. No, I'm not gonna eat it. I should, but I don't have fresh corn chips. Oh man, my dog's look on his face, it's just classic. Norman Rockwell type face on my dog right now. Right, Boo Boo? I mean, not Norman Rockwell's face, but one of his paintings. I should take a picture of that. Fucking looks, fuck it. I don't care. So I'm just fucking off here. Oh yeah, I remember what I was gonna do. Oh yeah, okay. Linked media. I haven't seen this one yet. Might as well watch it. What is it, Boo Boo? Looks fun. Oh, that was a nice slide. I don't like sliding like that, but I can hold my own going straight though, really well. I just have to learn to slide a little more. This guy's got his down. Oh, that was a contoured slide, really nice one. And he didn't use his paws. Fucking this guy, I got to know who this is. This is one of those guys who doesn't use his paws, I think. But he's got the gloves on just in case. Wow. Oh, that was awesome. Jesus, one of the best sliding guys I've seen so far. That was really cool. No fucking hand pucks. Wow, bro. I'm so impressed by this guy's riding. Oh my God, that's what I want to do. No pause, but slide as well. Really hard slides. Look at that. Nice contour slide. Nice contour slide. Man, this guy's fucking good. I don't know who he is. And look at the driveways all along here. All it takes is one of those fucking cars to pop out of nowhere. But the driveways are far apart, pretty much, kind of, because those are pretty big houses. God, that was sick. Man, that was sick. Homeboy slides so good he doesn't even have to show off a slide stop. Homeboy no pause so well he doesn't even have to show off a slide stop. Yeah, that was a no pause rider right there. He didn't fucking paw one time. He didn't fucking use his puck one fucking time. I don't even. Yeah, he didn't use his puck one fucking time. Who was that? Who the fuck was that? God damn it! I gotta fucking see who that was. Oh, come on, phone. Another especially stylish raw run by the man in the shorts, David Bubbler, sliding his way down a steep and sketchy Asheville neighborhood. God, that was awesome. Fuck, that was crazy. But yeah, I respect all these people that do this shit like so much. I want to see what this link goes to. Another one, but this is from another channel. Am I subscribed? Oh yeah. I don't know. Tristan woman. Oh man, the dude fucking started facing into a car and then he started sliding away from it. I was like, I don't know, dude. I don't like doing shit like that. I try to stay away from the physical contact, possibility of physical contact with a vehicle. There's no reason to sit there and try to get close to a vehicle on the highway like that unless you're going around it and then behind it. But don't. I would never slide towards a vehicle. It just doesn't make sense. What happened? I mean, one incident. Hey, Five, what are you looking at me for? What are you looking at me for? Are you trying to tell me something? Did you eat the rest of your dinner? You're standing over there like I need to feed you again? You want treats? All right. Want some treats? There's a moth too. Get the moth. Oh, God. Get the moth. Moth. Extra sharp cheddar, white cheese. There you go. There you go. There you go, boo-boo. There he is. There you go. But if DLF ever did a story about how he almost choked to death, every time he almost choked to death on his food, that'd be interesting. I'd laugh too, and it would be funny. Because he's still here, right? Yeah. He's not dead or anything. Yeah. But it would be funny to hear, yeah, one time I was eating this, that, or the other piece of steak got caught in my throat and I shit myself, or whatever. Make it up as you go. I don't know. Mm. I'm sorry, I got hungry. These guys have a design flaw. These chips never are as fresh because they're not plastic. They have a very thin cellulose inseam, but it doesn't keep them fucking fresh. I don't know why they don't figure that out. It's a straight up corn chip bag design flaw. Okay, the inseam cellulose inseam or whatever it is, a plastic inseam. It doesn't do the same job as a fucking air vacuum, or the way they do it in a normal plastic bag. If you get Santina's or whatever they're called, those are way crunchier. Look, I even got some up here, and I bet you they're crunchy as fuck compared to, and they are already been open for a week. Let's see. Oh, hell yeah. A world of difference. I mean, these are so fresh. And they've been open for a week. I had them rolled up and that was it. Crunchy as fuck. I don't get it how people can still make money off Mission corn chips. I just don't get it. They fucking get parts stale in them fucking bags. Even when they're on the shelf, they don't even stay crisp like these do. It's almost like they sell because some people don't want their corn chips to be too crispy. I don't know. I have no idea. They should be out of business based on that fucking packaging they do. That's simple. That's fucking simple. A restaurant wouldn't sell chips like that to their customers. Unless they were like money laundering or something. Which there's a lot of those businesses. They have the shitty ingredients, everything's shitty. They are on bar rescue and they're revived, but really they're just drug dealers. They just don't want anyone to know that even though he was trying to keep the restaurant open, he also failed in the drug business, so he had to do a TV show or something. I don't know. Yeah, I think those guys on bar rescue are full of shit. They're money launderers. Acting like they don't know how to run a restaurant. Because it's just a front anyway. It's not designed to look fucking super official. Right. No. Don't do that. on, back up. All right, you got food over here. Eat it, right here. Here it is. Eat it. It's your dinner. Oh, that's funny. I got a funny story though. Sometimes I sub to people just to see how they react to me. Sometimes I'll sub somebody, knowing full well that they're going to wonder what the fuck I'm doing in their live chat. They're going to be like, "Who is this fuck?" They'll say something, but like for instance, I subbed somebody that I guess his channel is, I don't know if he's probably gay or some shit. But the point is this, it's a riot because he's like a Filipino, probably not, a lot of Filipinos are gay. I'm just letting you know up front. But they he a lot of Filipinos like singing, karaoke, singing, all this stuff. So I just thought it was humorous. I'm gonna sub this guy. And then as soon as I start saying, "Hey, how you doing?" blah blah blah, he's gonna look at me like, "Who the fuck is this?" Because his whole crowd are probably a lot of Filipinos too, or just people that like singing or whatever. And I don't know, he does singing like he has some kind of I don't know, his stream is he's people win. I don't know what it fucking means or anything. But it sounds gay. Bananas when it come to his thing, and that means he'll sing more or some shit like that. And of course, I've never watched more than 30 seconds of the guy's stream just to see what he'd say when I said something in his live stream. But I do that shit because every now and then, if you sub somebody like that and you don't really talk any shit like a troll or anything, other people in his stream will see my channel or me talking in there and go, who is this fucking guy? He's not a regular, and that's exactly the vibe is he's not a regular. Who is this? Okay, thank you, Road Fugitive. Just hilarious, man. It's fucking hilarious, because Road. First of all, when they, because he can read English, obviously, and he's probably trying to figure out, okay, Road and Fugitive. Okay, fugitive, like running away from crime. And that's what they're thinking. They're like, well, why would he say himself a fugitive? So after I get on and I leave the stream, he's probably, so next time I went back, now I'm the first one on his stream to say something. This is the funny part. I'm the fucking first one on his stream to say something. And now he's irritated. Because I'm not sitting there asking stupid shit like, oh, sing this song or do this song or, like all the other people on his channel. I'm not going to, hey, get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there. So I go back to his channel on purpose to see how he's going to act when I say something nice or whatever, hello or whatever. And then, of course, he thinks I'm a fucking whack job. Now he's probably come to my channel and fucking said, this guy's crazy. He's coming to my channel. It's just humorous, because I would never go to somebody's channel and listen to him, a Filipino sing. All right. Never going to happen in a million years. But I will go to the channel and act like I'm about to be interested just to see how they act. This shit's hilarious. It's fucking hilarious. The whole thing of his show, the slant of it, isn't a bunch of weird random people. It's all people who want to hear somebody sing like Filipinos do. It's fucking hilarious. I mean, that's what they do over in the Philippines. If you can't sing, you ain't shit. They were the first ones to fucking like Justin Bieber before anyone else. I swear to God. They were the first ones. They were like, Justin Bieber. They're all into stupid music in the Philippines. I ain't gonna lie, man. Whatever the Spaniards did when they came over and fucked them all, it ruined them because now they have the most boring fucking karaoke mindsets and fucking sing. If you can't sing, you ain't shit. And it's kind of funny. It's fucking hilarious. Their music sucks. Their food sucks. I don't think there's any outstanding quality, of the Philippines. There was one thing I ate. It was just like fried noodles with a shrimp in it. It tasted kind of good, but there's no good Filipino food as far as I'm concerned. It's gross. It's a combination of Spaniards and Chinese, and it's just gross. It doesn't fucking taste good. Filipinos don't have anything going when it comes to fucking food. They don't have any. The one thing they do have is occasionally they have some good genetics for on occasion, a really pretty woman. Because sometimes you get a good looking Latino and you mix it with a Chinese good looking person, and sometimes that shit comes out looking really fucking good. However, they're all interested in. They're intelligent people, but they're interested in mundane things, and a lot of them are hoodwinked because America runs their shit over there. And so they're all kind of hoodwinked to begin with, shystered, if you will. Their government doesn't run them worth a fuck. But we kind of oriented their whole government, and we even got I don't know, it was like 38 special forces in the Philippines killed because one of our CIA agents had to go down there to see if they could collect a payment from some of the terrorists on one of the islands. And that's no shit. And they try to cover that up, but the Filipinos even had it on the news. The CIA, you could see it was a white guy. He was not a Filipino special forces. He wasn't even dressed like a normal fucking militant person. And he was dead. He was shot and killed in that ambush. And they put him on a cargo plane, and it was all quieted up. Now, if you try to find that information on the internet, you won't find it. But yeah, it was, our government, who knows what they were paying them for, or, the terrorists, the terrorists, I think, were leasing the island. They were allowed to, as long as they didn't fucking cause any wars or anything. The Filipino government, I think, charged them to stay there. And they said, if you try to fight us, we'll attack. And, but if you pay us, none of us have to fight. And so I think that's kind of what the Filipino captain from the Ventura Naval Base was telling me, because he was Filipino, is that they say, look, we don't mind if you live on those islands, but if you start any war with us, we'll fucking blow the island up. And they say, but you have another choice. You can stay there, but you have to pay us to stay there. And when they didn't pay their bill, that's when the special forces went in with the CIA agent to try to collect. Well, that was a bad fucking idea. That's probably what happened too. I don't doubt it a bit. Otherwise, why is a CIA agent from America there in the fucking group that was going to the island? Why? Because they were going to fucking find out where's their money or kill them all. They thought they were going to kill them all, but no, they got fucking ambushed. First of all, it was small. A small mistake there. You don't go after a terrorist group with only fucking 30 some odd fucking special forces. You go in with the entire fucking contingent that you can fucking afford to throw in there. But that's the only reason why ambushes happen, because they think they want to test out their special forces. It just didn't work. You can't fucking do that shit. Pinpoint strikes in America with special forces is a different story. Try to be Filipino and do that, and it's not going to work out. Not going to work out for you. I don't care who the general is. They just don't have the resource to make a fucking special forces outfit work right over there. That's what that amounts to. It doesn't matter how many Americans tell them what they should and shouldn't do. They can't. If you see the Filipinos fighting those Muslims, they don't look like they're really good at it. So. I don't care that no one's come in tonight. There's just one in. But I'm staying on the live stream. I'm just going to continue to rub people the wrong way if I fucking feel like it. in a big way. I'm as close to God as you can fucking get, all right? If there was a God, which there isn't, but no, I know it looks dangerous the way I eat too when I'm like cramming it in like that, but and I am stuffing my face, but I'm in control of it because I got my head this way, not like that. It doesn't open your throat more to go like that. It fucking makes your tongue and your tonsils touch, and you can choke on your food even worse. You don't want to eat laying down, and you definitely don't want to eat like that. But that's what I'm saying. You know, it might be a news headline: DLF, Dragon Lord Frodo TV. Man dies from trying lamb shanks for the first time while laying on his bed. Yeah, because eventually one of those queer people will send him some lamb shanks from a restaurant nearby and he'll have it delivered. And he really should try lamb. He really should. Lamb's good meat. I love lamb. Lamb shanks are the best though. Oh, well. Do it in. Do it in. Oh, yeah. Well, go ahead. Huh, Bubba. Put me out there. Put me out there. Somebody out there, Boo? Okay. My nose looks longer from this side. Just seems it might be a couple longer inches. I mean, like, okay, let's not get into Pinocchio. I'm looking for my coffee. All right. Oh, there it is. If this is Kelly, you can talk back. You don't have to act like you're not there. Kelly, do you hear me? Jewish lady, it's all good. My brother is married to a Jewish woman. I like all women. I'm just like my brother. I'll fuck a Jewish woman, yeah. Hell yeah. Some good looking women in there sometimes too. Know what I'm saying? Like I love women, so if it is Kelly, you can come in. If it's another chick, you can come in too. I mean, hey, I'm still single. First one to me, first one that wants to live out of my place, I'll put them up here. They got $1 million view out on the porch. I'll sleep with them every night, fuck them in their ass, their pussy, their mouth, drip cum on the floor if need be, drip it on their ass, if you know. I'm not a gigolo, but when I fuck, man, chicks think I'm a gigolo. When I fuck, they fucking feel, God damn, you could be a gigolo. And I'm like, yeah, I know. Tell me about it. I could be a porn star. Tell me about it. Kelly, you could be a porn star. If that's Kelly, you could be a porn star. I'm just saying. Anyways, as Black Bugatti would say. Anyways. Hi, Boo Boo. How are you, buddy? Yeah, I'm still buzzing. About 5. I'm buzzing on my cradle. I had to. My dog is looking at me with a strange look, and that usually means I got to say something to him like, yeah, I'm still buzzed off the kratom, 5. Yes, I'm still buzzed off the kratom, 5. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, I am. Trying to figure a way to clean my pipe. There we go. Oh. So once in a while, I have to fucking dig the edges of my pipe up a little so I can continue to smoke weed. I don't really get rid of the ash until it turns white. And I've been known to smoke hella resin or reclaim. And I like women. Kelly, if that's you, you can say something. You don't just have to hang with Cool Taste. Cool Taste is going to abandon you anyway. You live in Idaho. You know? You live in Idaho, babe. You can come down here, though. Fucking do me up. No hate. No fucking hate, babe. You can come over here. No, I'm not delusional. I have a feeling there's a chick back there. And she, yeah, of course, like anyone, I got an ugly side. That's my ugly side right there. That's my fucking ugly side. This is my even better ugly side. No, I can look ugly, period. Okay, I am a guy. What do you expect? Guys are disgusting, Guys are the most disgusting thing on the planet as far as bodies and shit go. But women are beautiful, so I like women, so. Well, not all guys are disgusting like that, but I don't look at guys. I look at women. I'm a guy. That's why. I look at women. So, of course, all guys would be disgusting to me, Shit, yeah, I'm heterosexual. I like women. Fuck yeah. I like babes, all right? I like babes. Sorry if I look crazy there. Hey, Bobby, you didn't even eat your treats. You didn't even eat your treats. Look at her sitting right here. What do I have to do? Break them into small pieces? I can do that. I can do that. See? 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 Like Curly from the Three Stooges. See? Or was that Mo? See? Or was that Larry from the Three Stooges? See? See? I can't even copy them. They were so good at it. Well, let's fill this weed up. Oh, where's my fucking weed at? Oh shit. Where's the fucking weed at? Where is my fucking weed at? 5, you better not fucking eating my weed, dude. What the fuck is it? Shit. What did I do? Put it in my. What the fuck is my weed? Oh my god. There's no way I fucking smoked all my weed. Something ain't right here. Let me see what's going on. How the fuck did my weed disappear? It was right there, wasn't it? Oh, there it is. Okay. Boo Boo, did you just shit? Oh man, I think he just shit. I gotta see. Did you shit out there? Let me see. I can't see it that way, but I think you shit out there, 5. It smells like your fucking booty hole, because I smell shit, 5. That's right, eat it. Good boy. It's a good doggy. Eat your treats that I gave you, because you really don't need a meal. I on purpose, once in a while, he has to eat a little less, and the reason why is, because otherwise the dog will start to get used to eating too much and not getting quite as enough exercise, so that's why my dog's in great shape. He eats a balanced meals, he's not a vegan, vegans are fake. And I do like another woman, but she's in New Zealand. I don't think she'll ever come to my channel again, but she was sweet enough to do so before. She has done it. I like her, I like her. If I'd be respectful to her because she's, what I mean is I'll be extremely careful with her if she wants to go out, because she's got that, I don't know, kind of like, I don't know, New Zealand cluelessness about life. I don't know. I shouldn't say that about her. Some women just seem like they need a man. That's all. That's all. It's like they don't need just a fuck, but they actually need the man. Period. And sometimes I get attracted to chicks like that. Seems like that's what they're looking for, just to have the man. Just to have a man is a lot of times their goal. Like there was a chick down at the Mexican restaurant, and she was. Does this look better? Anyway, she was. Does that look better? Not quite enough light. Let's try that. Does that look better? Anyway, she was talking about all this stuff, and she was crying out for a man, and I didn't want to fucking hook up with her mom there, but it wouldn't have mattered. She probably would have accepted a date for sure. She was pretty good. She wasn't awful looking or anything. She had a decent body. Joe, that better not have been my coffee. Okay. I'll get back. You're not gonna start knocking my shit over. God damn pillow on this thing. Fuck. Annoying fucking pillows. Oh, that works better. Okay. Let's just put it this way. I didn't pass up an opportunity. I just didn't want to ask her out in front of her mom. But she was like 28, 30, 1 or 2, maybe. She was talking about not being able to find a job. Where should she look next? Should she stay in Pine Mountain Club, where I guess she lives and stuff? But you could tell she was screaming for attention. She was screaming for fucking attention from, me, because I'm right in the next table. And she was saying, Dad's going to get me a car. I'm happy with a fucking Honda Civic. I was like, Jesus Christ, this chick, her goals aren't that high. But then her mom said, no, you need an SUV. Should have fucking asked for an SUV. And she says, I'll never get an SUV. And then I was like, I don't know what that means. But in this kind of environment where we are, especially, you need an SUV. But she's down the road a piece, but she still needs an SUV. And I was like, you know what, man, this chick would not complain if I fucking bought an SUV. But I could have asked her out. And another thing I could have done, I could have, also she was saying, she really would like to get introduced to a guy, if anything, because she's, and start a relationship. When she said that, I was like, you know what? It wouldn't take much to fucking get that chick on board. I would just fucking, if her mom, if I see her at the Mexican restaurant again, I will. And then there's another one, and I will ask her out. I'm not going to fucking delay on this one because it's obvious she's just can't, she's not, I don't know. Maybe she's a gold digger too. Maybe I'm fucking completely wrong about her. And maybe she was, because her mom has another daughter that I I didn't want to date her. She was floozy. She was showing me her crotch and trying to get me horny. I was at the bar and I was like, you know what? This chick is too slutty. She keeps showing me her fucking crotch. She keeps putting her legs up so I'll look right up in her crotch. And she had shorts on and stuff. It didn't matter. They were short shorts. And she didn't get me horny though. She had kind of a weird, almost man-like feature to her face, and I was like, nope, that ain't gonna work for me. Right away, I knew I was gonna get a hard on at all, no matter what she did with her legs. And then, but I saw the other daughter, and the other daughter is a little more weight, but she doesn't have that man-like looking feature on her face. And so I was like, now that I can fuck with. So I know where the mom works. So I guess this is what I'll do. If no chick comes into my chat right now and says, "Hey, I'll go out with you," and I'm talking, obviously I only got one in. If it's a chick anyway, she can talk now and speak her mind or forever, hold her peace. Because if she wants to get laid, I'm about to go to her mother and say, "Look, I'm sorry, I overheard a conversation at the Mexican restaurant, and I would like to ask your daughter out, but I didn't feel it necessary at the Mexican restaurant to do that. Would you give me? Can I get her number?" I'm serious. I'm gonna do it. I know where her mom works. It wouldn't take nothing for me to go up to her mom and say, "Look, man, does she need a place to stay?" Um, as well, because I'll put her up if she doesn't want to go out or date or anything. I'll still give her a place to stay. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but she doesn't speak with a Mexican accent. Her mom doesn't look Mexican, but she has dark skin, olive skin. And my mom had olive skin. I'm just saying, it's just something that runs in our family. We have white, very white, mid-level white, and then we got dark people in our family. With dark skin, like olive skin and shit. So I'm attracted to all of those kinds of things. I like white women. I like mediocre pigment. I like the fucking darker ones. But she's a straight up brunette. She probably does maybe have a Mexican dad or something. I don't know. But she doesn't speak like she's got any Spanish in her. So that's attractive to me because I'm not attracted to Spanish accents at all. Like the only thing I can get into with Spaniards is maybe once in a while, like when I'm playing keyboards, not just doing loops, but when I'm playing keyboards, I actually like playing Spanish guitar on my keyboard. I know it's kind of strange. It's just because I can. If I get a good guitar sample sound and I can make it, yeah, I love playing and making up my own, Mexican style, if you will. I mean Spanish rather. Mexican guitar, Spanish guitar, whatever you want to call it. I'm good at it. I'm fucking good at plucking. I'm good at banjo stuff on my keyboards as well. You know what? I should also do that. I was gonna get the Megan bed, but maybe I should just get a music set up here, guys. I only got one in right now, and they're listening. But if you are a chick and you want to fucking reach out for cock, I'm right here. Otherwise I'm gonna go tomorrow because I've been 3 years without pussy. So I'm gonna go and talk to my mom. Seems like nice enough. I mean, I might actually, who knows, maybe I'll fucking get slapped in the face, but no, that won't happen. Come on, man. I'm just being interested like a guy gets. I'm not stalking no one. I didn't even ask her out in front of you because I wanted to see how you would react to me wanting to date her. I wanted, I'm not going to tell her that, but I want to see how the mom reacts directly instead of with the daughter there. I'd rather make it known that, hey, I'm attracted to your daughter, want to take her out, heard her dilemma about getting a job, had a little compassion for her, and didn't want to exactly right that moment just come out and start talking to her like I'm hip to it. She may think I'm ugly or something, so I thought I'd just come to you and say, hey, I own my own house. If she wants to go find a job and rent for me, that's cool. If she wants to date me, that's cool. Yeah, I'm gonna do it tomorrow. I'll just go over there to the horse place, and I'll do it. Hopefully, her mom's working tomorrow. And also, I could also go over there and just act like I'm interested in, maybe helping out with the horses or something. I don't know. Just kind of act a little more humanistic and not just directly trying to fire on her daughter. acting like, maybe I'm interested in, I love horses. I don't want to just fucking come off like, too quickly about, yeah, I want to date your daughter, because that just doesn't sound right. But if there's any chicks in chat or want to be in chat, go ahead, talk. Because I want to see if your ass looks good, your tits look good, and shit like that. You can send me them on email, like the other girl I was talking to from. She did a Hustler or Penthouse, was it? I think it was Hustler. Yeah, she did a Hustler, not Penthouse, Hustler. But she's 50 now. The chick is fit and still looks pretty damn good, hot, naked. She sent me a bunch of pictures. I was like, man, but she's got agoraphobia. So she doesn't like to be around a lot of people. So it's hard to deal with. No wonder she's single. She does fuck guys, but she kicks them out. And she's too friendly with trans and gays and stuff. I just can't handle chicks like that. I just can't handle chicks like that. When they're too friendly to gays and trans people, man, I can't take it. I fucking can't take it, man. But sometimes if you're getting laid and the sex is really good, you fucking forget about their little whatever it is they like to do. But it was funny because she was talking one time and she was talking about a YouTube channel that she speaks her mind, and she don't play nice, and she can be crazy, like more or less trying to say she's like me or something shit. So I went to it, and guess what it was? It was a transvestite fucking broadcast. The bitch was talking, barely could get a word out. The guy fucking had other people on, and she could barely say anything. No, you're not saying whatever you want on that fucking channel, please. I mean, the guy's fucking controlling you. You barely get a word in edgewise to something about COVID. No, you're not saying whatever you want. She didn't like it when I started. I didn't say that, but I could see the discrepancy, and just some women say shit that ain't true. It's like, you're not speaking all kinds of crazy shit here. You're just acting like a fucking, like you're trying to act like you're part of his show. You're not. This isn't. And she called it her show on top of it. That's a red flag when you call something your show. It may have been a slip of the tongue from her, but when it's somebody else's show, it's a fucking transvestite on there, and the fucking shit's ridiculous. Once in a while, he talks about, he's a Trump supporter, she says. Why are you being so rude? I was like, man, I don't care if he's a Trump supporter. I don't fucking go to shit like that. And if I do, it's to it's maybe I want to say something and just get some, make myself laugh by saying something on their chat, on their live stream. Yeah, I might do that, like a troll or something, because I'm not fucking trans. I'm not fucking gay. I don't fucking like platforms where they're bragging about it. And I don't want to see some fucking ugly ass dude with long hair acting like he's feminine. That's the most I don't even know how to describe something like that. It's just the most disgusting fucking thing. Trying to act like a female when you look like a fucking guy with long hair, and you're trying to, and you're showing videos of your dog's asshole when you're walking them. I mean, come on, man. The guy had a dog, and his asshole, I swear to God, if the dog's asshole was that fucking big, I swear to God. I was like, man, can you change the fucking view, please? Because I wasn't trying to watch him anyway. I was waiting for this girl so I could see her on the show. And but that day he didn't have a panel, so I've realized it and I turned it. But I was glad I turned it because I didn't want to see the dog's giant fucking baseball-sized asshole. It was the most disgusting fucking dog's asshole I ever saw. Maybe he fucks the thing. I don't know, but it was gross. It was like, I can respect having a pet, but don't show me a close-up of the fucking dog's asshole, please. Thank you. God, man. Although when I'm looking at porno, of course, I'm looking at all that, totally different story. I mean, that's where it makes sense, or if it's a human, yeah. As long as it's a female, though. Let's reiterate. So maybe this is what I'll do. I'll go in on video. I'll videotape the mom, maybe without asking. Just say, I'm here to film a little of the horses and the stables. And, oh, by the way, you got a beautiful daughter. And did you any applications available? And she'll go, what'd you just say? I said, oh, you got a beautiful daughter. I saw you talking over. I was eating at the Mexican restaurant. She's very beautiful. I was respectful of her needs, like a job and stuff, maybe a guy, a relationship. I was going to ask her out, but I had other things going on in my mind at the time, and you were there, and I think you're the mom, right? Anyway, I didn't want to push any buttons that day, but now, overthinking it a couple nights, hey, it is what it is, and see what she says, and see what she says. That's all, and I'll do it on video. So if anyone's watching this after I make this live stream, I'm gonna walk up to a goddamn horse stable, talk to the mom, ask her if her daughter's available, basically, in short. I'm gonna do a couple say other things, but I need to do something because even my content can get boring. It would really be nice to get on videotape me asking a chick about a chick directly to the mom, though. It's kind of like, when you ask permission to marry a woman, you have to tell the family, or the dad and the mom. The same goes. You can also do the same for trying to hook up with a chick, right? Yeah, sure. I mean, it's not fucking brain science. Rocket science. It's not hard to figure that shit out. It's just like it's almost probably more appropriate because then the mom can say, "Well, you're too old. I don't think it would work out," and you can get an idea what the mom is like and stuff, and real quick up front, like because that way you can kind of gauge and then decide, does she even matter? I'll just find the daughter again. But I don't know where she lives, and I'm not a stalker type of person. I'm not going to push anyone. I'm not out to scare any women. Because I like women, I would never even fucking harm a woman, even though in the past I said something once about I'd slap that bitch in the face, but it was just because, somebody that kind of irritated me, and maybe I did it for comic relief. Maybe I thought somebody would laugh at that, but truth is, I would never hit a woman. I have given a woman, though, back in the old days, an Indian grip or whatever you call that. She was flirting with me a lot, and I just said enough's enough. All right, let's fuck basically. And enough's enough. You got my hard dick hard 5 times. It should have only been once and over with. I would have fucked you by then, but I let it slide because I wasn't sure I wanted to date you. Can you, And then I thought about it. I said, yeah, I do want to fuck. All right, let's go. Let's fuck. And then she fucking acted like she didn't. All of a sudden, her dad was a cop, and I care less. I said, look, bitch. I grabbed her arms, and I did that Indian grip. And I said, I don't give a fuck who your dad is. You don't do that to a guy. You don't fucking get his dick all ready to fuck over a period of 5 days. Because I let it go. I wasn't going to try to fuck her right away. So maybe she was looking for somebody else, like the guitarist, who was a complete loser. In reality, he was kind of a big time loser. He had a work ethic. He was good at that. I ain't gonna lie. The guitarist in the band I used to have, he had a good work ethic, but he was drunk, and he's still a drunk. I wonder if some drunks don't ever seizure out when they don't have alcohol. I wonder if that's even possible. But it doesn't matter. I don't want to get a freeloading chick over here either. But the mom had a weird smirk on her face when I had left. And I'm starting to wonder if it was the kind of smirk that says, well, he didn't say shit. God damn it. Because I think it's very possible that the mom knew from their conversation it was possible that I was going to say something. Because I am single, and people know I'm single here. Even the mom probably knows I'm single here. She was probably smirking because she thought for sure I was going to ask her daughter out right there. Or something close to it, or say something or something. Because you know how women are. They can do some pretty good acting. And sometimes if you're a gold digger, you want to make it look original. And the girl loves it when it's always, you tried to go out with me. You hit on me. If there's any future problem in the relationship, they can always use that as like some kind of collateral damage on your end, to say, oh, well, you're the one who fucking asked me out. I didn't have to go out with you. They use shit like that psychologically to fucking try to, get in your mind psychologically. Because women don't have that physical attachment that men do to beat one another up or anything. They're just, for the most part, they're just going to try to psychologically impinge the guy's mind by, statements like that. It's psychology. And that's why the best looking chick I ever had hit on me. The best looking woman I ever had in my life. And I still wish I would have made something happen with that. She hit on me. So I'm very flattered about that. I even told her, I said, man, I'm super flattered that you trying to hook up with me. I don't know if I'm that damn good looking. You sure are though. And she loved everything I said. She loved everything I said. She realized though, when she realized I didn't have an incentive back then and things weren't that great. I didn't have financial. I didn't even have a job when she hooked up with me. That was years ago. And she was just so beautiful. I mean, every time I think of her face, it really does bring me back in time because I can never see a face like that out there. It just doesn't exist. And she wore really good jewelry. And her mom was even pretty good looking. Her mom was pretty good looking too. But I went over and ate Italian dinner with them. And yeah, Italians are very much like that too. They want you to come eat dinner with their daughter. That's if you're going out with their daughter, you better eat dinner with the mom. And the mom seemed to like me a lot. I wouldn't doubt if the mom wanted me. I ain't gonna kid around. But yeah, that was. I ain't gonna lie. Look, man, I've said some stupid shit, jokingly about this, that, and the other ethnicities. Once in a while I do that. I have some, I have some shit that I'm not afraid to still say to this day. But when it comes down to it, you can't diss somebody that's beautiful like that. You can't think of a way to diss somebody like that. There wasn't nothing wrong with that chick, period. Except she couldn't get off on guys during sex. That was it. But, it was like, man, that's pretty big, though, because how are you going to fuck when you know the chick's going to be just sitting there trying to act a part or something? So it was confusing for me as well. I was kind of happy she broke up with me. I was like, yeah, I don't want to have a beautiful woman if she doesn't get off on the sex. She told me that ahead of time, right after I hooked up. Right after she fired on me, she said, one thing I got to tell you, like I tell every guy I ever date, I don't get off on sex. So I was good with that for the time I met her, but I was right there with her, I get it, It's confusing though, because then, how are you going to maintain a relationship? And when I'm horny and she's just wants the man, so. And let's see what else. Let's talk about some more chicks I had. Well, there was a chick I could have had, but she was a friend of somebody that I knew that, and Erica, she wanted me to fuck her, and she was great looking. But at the time, I was dating a chick with giant tits, and I fucking went in the pool one time with Erica. I popped a major hard on and I said, okay, look, man, I told my girlfriend, I said, I might just flip flop here and go for Erica. Okay. And Lindsay was like mad at me for that. And she immediately got mad. And then I said, well, fuck, we could both fuck. We could all three have a threesome. And that didn't work either. Yeah, man, I wanted to fuck Erica so bad, but she was. I had a friend, and she was really good. I mean, she had a beautiful body, fucking nice ass too, man. A bubble butt, but a really good shape to her waist, and oh man, she was hot. That's where my heart on was. It was in thinking about my current big tit girlfriend. I was like, no, I want Erica. But you know what? I decided not to because the brother of her was such let's just say the brother is he was cool, but I just felt like their genetics doesn't match mine or something. You know, sometimes you meet people and it doesn't matter how good looking the fucking daughter is. It doesn't matter because something inside your brain says, nope, not the proper genetic mix. You'll have a mutated baby or something if you fucking date this chick and have a baby. So I would get thoughts like that. I said, what do you mean? You know, I swear to God, maybe that's why they call me schizoaffected because I used to tell doctors that's the kind of shit that comes into my mind, will pop into my mind. Like that chick will give you a fucking defective kid and you will be hating life after you have to take care of a kid like that. Well, you won't hate it, but you'll do the best you can. And it will just take your priorities in another direction. I used to get, and like I say to people all the time, I have really good intuition and just fucking the girl. I thought, well, maybe I could just fuck her then and not, obviously not have a baby, duh. But then I was thinking, no, because then you might really decide you like her. So I just, yeah, I make chuck. I fucking cut myself off from women sometimes. And I suspected her brother has fucking either molested her or fucked her. I didn't ever find out if that was true or not, but also the neighbor Eric and his dad was a pedo, and he was right next door to them. And I remember there being a couple of young girls over there one time hanging with us. They were only about 3 years younger than us, but we were like 14 and they were like fucking 11. And I was going, Eric, what are these girls a little young? He says, yeah, but they're over here, talking. I was like, over here, what? Doing what? Because we were just doing stuff and they were over here at your house. And he's going, yeah, we let them use this little guest house. Spooky shit. It's like, okay. So does that mean they're like engaging in sex with your dad? I mean, I really fucking was clueless back then, but I used to figure shit out eventually. And especially when and then he lamely said, no, I told him to come over here so you could meet him. I was like, dude, they're too young, man. What are you fucking talking about? They're too young for me. I'm 14. They're fucking 11. No. And then, but hey, yeah, that fucking dad was a perv. And he would jog like fucking 50 miles a day, that guy. But he was a pedo. He would jog, and who knows what he did while he's jogging, right? Oh, yeah, I always. And then, of course, the family or the daughter, that was the chick that had the big tits that I dated. Was Eric's sister. And at the time, I wasn't concerned about the dad or anything at the time until I started figuring things out. But Eric started to clue me in, and then I was like, "What?" And then he I don't want to talk about it. He'd start off talking about it, and he said, "I don't want to talk about it anymore." I'd be like, "Oh shit, what the fuck's going on drama-wise over at this house?" So does that mean his obviously the girl I was fucking with the huge tits was molested too? I mean, I don't know. So I mean, I was like, Jesus Christ, man. Fucking, I don't know. It's just crazy. Well, I'm happy I'm entertaining whoever's sitting on the sidelines here without talking, but you really should talk though. And if you're a woman, especially if you're a woman, because I can shoot the shit. Homeboy knows how. I fucking, I am city. Yes, I grew up in the upper middle class, but I was in the city most of the time working and shit. When I was getting old, when I got 8, 9 years old, I was in my dad's office. I told him, look, if you can't put me to work, at least have me around in case something comes up and you can use me. And then by the time I was 9, I was working in there every fucking 4 days a week, 5 days a week. He even tried to cut me out and said, no, you're coming over to the office too much. I was like, yeah, Dad, but fucking I enjoy it. And at the time, I even said, I'll work for free if you don't want to pay me anymore. And, he could see I was hungry for the work ethic. I wanted to stay and work. Yeah, he was my dad. It was easy that way. But nonetheless, I think he knew that down deep, I just wanted to get some knowledge early on to work and be efficient and have some discipline. And that's why he let me do it. So it's kind of a cute story. But one thing I didn't like is when my dad drove us back and forth from that job, boom, boom, boom. That's how he drove. He'd slam the brakes on the highway, not all the way, but enough to fucking, make you jerk back and forth. I was like, man, my dad, he liked to drive like that. It drove me fucking nuts. I mean, he wasn't a bad driver. He just liked to do that shit. He liked to. I fucking couldn't stand it, man. I was like, this sucks. But at least for the most part, it was okay. But I did have to backseat drive for him a few times too because he had a bad day or he didn't wake up quite enough. Sometimes he looked like he wasn't. He would have trouble standing up, and then all the blood would rush to his head, and then he would faint. I mean, rush out of his head, and then he would faint. So whenever he was driving, even sitting down, I was always kind of looking over. I don't want the guy to faint while we're on the highway. He's a good dad, though. My mom was awesome. No complaints. No victim there. They were awesome parents. They obviously could have been better, but I mean, they were they were awesome enough. There was a few things that were unusual about my parents. Other than that, they were fucking awesome. Just unusual and not a bad way necessarily. Just my mom was supposedly had some kind of history of some kind of mental shit in their family, but I don't think it was ever talked about. And then my dad didn't have any of that. I have two brothers in their 70s. I'm 56. I'm second to the youngest, luckily. At least I'm close to being the youngest. And it's fun to have expectations when you're young and stuff. And then you grow old and you realize this YouTube channel is all it is. No, I spent 18 years in Las Vegas, bro. And I fucking got used to every casino. I knew every casino, I knew where the fucking dust bunnies were in every fucking casino. I knew everything about those casinos to the point where it was almost scary. When those guys saw me coming and going, oh, the shark's back. Yeah, because I kind of, when I'm well shaven, I fucking look like a shark walking around. I mean, my brother even said, you look like a shark. I don't know, maybe it's the way features of my face. I don't know, there's something sharky about me. Maybe it's my nose, my nostril. I don't know. But he used to say, man, you look like a fucking shark. And, but, and I was a Vegas fucking shark, if you will. Yeah, I was a machine predator. What that means is I sought out machines and I predated upon them. Did that make sense? Yeah, people left money in the machines. You got good at it. Eventually, when you weren't making a lot gambling, you could gamble that way. And it was a risk. Sometimes you get caught and kicked out. Sometimes they don't kick you out permanently. Because I usually gambled, see? So they never really kicked me out permanently until years later. Because they realized that, I was also that was my side hustle. But it was fun. And, the good thing about Vegas was even some of the worst hood rats there didn't know the fucking shit I knew. I mean, I could literally, if I was a criminal of a higher degree, I could have literally fucking helped people get anything out of those places because I knew where the security came and went. I knew where every fucking detail. I would have been like the info guy, like Brains, about the casinos. No, I didn't have any blueprints, but I didn't need them. I already knew shit. I used to walk in illegal parts of the casino and and the fucking security guard go, do I know you? Because they're supposed to ID anyone's down there. And I go, oh no, my ride is outside. I'm just waiting for the other employee. Plus I'm also turning in my application. He goes, well, you're in the wrong building for that. And I just, oh, okay, well, I got to tell my friend then. And he'd walk off and I'd keep walking because I conned the security guy. I was very good at that. I was good at, even when I did other things, when I call other things, I'm talking about when I went in and I took things. I was always good at, redirecting someone's attention, like a gypsy or something. I'm very good at that shit, like a magician. I could literally just start conversing with somebody in no time at all, have their eyes facing somewhere else or in the wrong direction for what I'm doing. Another time I used to use newspapers to hide what I was doing. I'd pull a newspaper up like that to look at something, and the entire time I'm doing something underneath it. I'm very good. Okay, let's just put it this way. I know what the fuck I'm doing. There's been a couple times where I was bold and I didn't care I was even on camera. It was a little bold, right on camera. And I was just like, you fuck it, I don't even care. I don't even care if they, because I'll get away anyway. I'm right near the front door. So I'm like, I don't even care, but other times I would use extreme precautions, like using my own money in a machine that's got money in it already, somebody left behind. That's the easiest way to do it back then. Nowadays, they probably hustle everyone out using other technologies, and advancements and stuff like that. But in the meantime, it was very fun. And a lot of the drug dealers and stuff in town had other people that because back then I did a few different drugs, I ain't gonna lie. And they would have people under them that were supposedly making a lot of money, and I would be way ahead of them in money all the time. They would get jealous of me. They'd be like, how does that fucking dude end up with this, that, and the other clothing and this, that, and the other all the time? And I'm fucking slinging this shit and I can't even fucking pay rent. It's like, because, I don't know, maybe you're a sleazeball? I don't know. Gee, fucking sleazeball, I guess. To the point where they would fucking seek my shit out. One time I had one of those guys came over and ripped me off my wallet. He just took the money, luckily, but still, nonetheless, I was going to beat his ass for it. And, I was only $80 at the time. Only had $80 in my wallet. But you know what? It didn't matter because I was like, you know what? It's not even worth it. To fucking, he left my wallet, my ID, and everything I need. So let him have the fucking $80. He needed it that bad. He broke into my house or my apartment, stole my fucking money out of my wallet while I was sleeping because I came home and I forgot to lock the door. That was it. And my brother said he thought he saw some lady poking in the room, but that was the person he had do it because he didn't want his familiar face near my apartment. But it was him that got her to steal the $80. I already know that. I figured it out. People like me because I'll find their pets when they get lost and shit. When I was in Vegas, I was just very good at that. But after a while of doing that, I got sick of it because then it got more difficult. Then people's like, sometimes I've just a stray dog that running in the street and I'll fucking go after it. And it's just too many cars. I'm going to get it killed just running after it because I'm going to scare it because it's running from me. It doesn't really, it's too freaked out by the cars and shit to come to you. Yeah, but I was always a good Samaritan that way. I would always find people's pets. They were too lazy to try, and I would find them, and they'd go, "Oh, God, thanks." To try to offer me a reward and shit. I'd be like, "It's all good. It's your pet." I would even say shit, even though back then I was kind of an atheist. Well, not really, but I would say God bless. I used to say God bless a lot. I have a good day and make it real simple and just no problem, and walk away. Very modest. I didn't like attention after finding somebody's animal. I was just like, yeah, I'm just glad I got it back, bro. Okay. Really. That's all the goal was. Just get it back. Not to fucking butter the bread or you to butter my bread or anything of that shit. I just wanted to get you your fucking pet, bro. Okay. And I was always good at that shit. Doesn't mean always. That's eventually I got frustrated. Is what I'm saying. I got frustrated from finding people's pets. I just said, "Fuck it. I don't want to do that shit anymore. It takes up part of my day, and people are ignorant about their pets, and I don't fucking, you know, I don't want to fucking be doing this all the time. This shit's hard too. If you have to run after it, yeah, I remember the day I passed on that German Shepherd and then ended up getting hit by a car. I just had given up. I said, you know what? I'm not running after. I'll fucking end up getting killed anyway, eventually, because I used to have to run into roads for these people's pets and shit, put myself at risk. Yeah, I'm Superman to that degree. Yes, I am. Superman. Save the day, get your kitty cat, get your pet, your dog, whatever, your monitor lizard, your gecko, your dragon, whatever those things are called. But yeah, I like chicks. So if you're on here watching me and you really got that infiniation for a guy that's mysterious like me, you can go ahead and leave your email. Okay. Peace out.